Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing to you a book review, my first ever. I'm doing Switched by Amanda Hocking. It's a Dolly exclusive copy edition and I got it from a friend for my birthday. And I just want to start out with giving you a bit of a background about the book. I'm going to read the blurb because I don't want to say anything that might spoil it for you guys. So this is what it says. Wendy Everly knew she was different the day her mother tried to kill her and accused her of having been switched at birth. Although certain she's not the monster her mother claims she is, she does feel that she doesn't quite fit in. She's bored and frustrated by her small town life, and then there's the secret that she can't tell anyone, her mysterious ability. She can influence people's decisions without knowing how or why. When the intense and darkly handsome newcomer Finn suddenly turns up at her bedroom window one night, her world is turned upside down. He holds the key to her past, the answers to her strange powers, and is the doorway to a place she never imagined could exist. Foreigning. I'm sorry if I've said that wrong. I'm not too sure on how to say it, so I'm saying foreigning. The home of the Trill. Finally, everything makes sense. Among the Trill, Wendy is not just different, but special. But what marks her out as chosen for greatness in this world also places her in grave danger. With everything around her changing, Finn is the only person she can trust. But dark forces are conspiring, not only to separate them, but to see the downfall of everything that Wendy cares about. The fate of foreigning rests in Wendy's hands, and the decisions she and Finn make could change all their lives forever. So that's a little bit about the book. I read it rather quickly. I did take my time with it because I didn't want to rush through it. I really wanted to take in the story. So having given a few extra days to it, I really found myself connecting to it. I do have a website where I've written a review, and I will link that in the down bar below, but you can all go check it out. It's called thisismedaily.weebly.com, and I've written a review, but I feel like I should really talk about it because there's only so much you can write. I gave it a 5 out of 5 star rating. I really loved it. It was so compelling, so gripping, so captivating. Amanda Hocking is an amazing writer. Like, she can just continue a story and every little word has you hanging on it. I didn't lose my interest in it once. It made sense from the very beginning. The story had flow and mystery and darkness, but a fairy tale and a love story, and it was everything that I liked in a story. I asked my friend, why did she not push me to read it sooner, because she so should have, but I'm glad that I finally read it, and I can't wait to read the final book, because I have actually finished the second book, which if this review goes well, I'll do a review on the second book. And so I am up to the third book, so I haven't actually completed the series, but from what I've read so far, I am hooked. I love it, and I could honestly just read it forever. Although I don't read books over and over again, I do really think that I could read this again. I heard there might be a movie about it happening. I'm not too sure if I want to see a movie about it because I have such graphic imaginations of every character, and I don't know if I could think of someone portraying them the way that I've read them, which is what it's always like for movies and for characters. You never know what you're going to get, but they usually don't do it the way that you've imagined it. So I have mixed feelings about it, but this book definitely is worth a read. The story is just so beautiful, it's captivating. You don't read much about, I can't really say what it is because they said Trill in the blurb, so I'm going to say Trill. For those that don't actually know what the book's about, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but for those that do, you know what a Trill is. So yeah, you don't really find books like that. Like, it's usually about vampires and werewolves or something along those lines, where this was unexpected and completely twisting, and I loved it. Like, it changed my ideas on a Trill, and I'd never thought that it was possible to do something like that and turn it into the way it was turned into. So I really I think that was my favourite thing about the book, and I think that's why it captivated me so much, because I'd never read anything along the lines of this before. So getting into that, it was really, I don't know how to say it, it was just something that I loved so much. Like, everything in it, I connected with every single word. I felt the characters, I felt the emotion. And I think Amanda Hocking is really talented with that. She has a way of writing compared to other authors that you don't see very often. She's very talented and very gifted, I can tell you that. Other than that, I never really found anything to fault in the first book. There was, I don't even know, like, I think there was one thing, but right now I can't even remember what that one thing was because I'm still in awe about this book, and I finished it on the 6th of September and it's now the 13th, so it's been quite a few days, and I have read the second book in those amount of days, but I don't know, there was nothing wrong with it. I mean, obviously I found a lot more faults with the second, but with the first, it was just everything that I would love a first book to be. And it was set up so magically. It makes you feel like you're part of that world, and the possibility of it being real is in your mind. Like, you could see that happening. You'll be like, okay, I can see that. So yeah, I don't really know what else I can say at the minute. I'm kind of caught up in the video because I've never done it, so I'm a little nervous talking about a book, and I didn't want to think about it too much before doing it. So isn't it? I don't know. It's a really pretty cover too. I think that really helps a book. When you see, like they say, don't judge a book by its cover. I think a cover is what sells it to you and what makes you want to read it. And the covers of this trilogy, they're just so beautiful. They have different editions too. I'm getting the same sort of one, but like different colours. So I'm getting, I don't know when they're meant to be here. They're meant to be here sometime this week. So I really hope so, because I've ordered the third book and I cannot wait to read it. I need it now in my hand. So yeah, I really just need to dive into the third book. But apart from that, there was nothing that annoyed me 100%. Like, there were a few characters that I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. But nearly every single character I fell in love with the moment I started reading about them, and I felt like their story was true and happening right around me, and it was really captivating. I really enjoyed it. So yes, I definitely think you should all go check it out. I definitely think it deserves its 5 out of 5 star rating, personally, from my opinion. I know there's a few people out there that disagree, but I loved every second of it, every page, every word, just every character, everything. Loved it all. And I think people that like a bit of romance, but a bit of fantasy, and that little bit of darkness, it's just the right mixture, and I really think that you'll get into it just as much as I did. So definitely go check it out if you haven't already, and for those that have read it, please come talk to me about it, because I really need to talk to people about this book, how incredible it was. And even if you don't enjoy it, just please come talk to me about it. That would be awesome. So yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to bring a new book review to you soon, considering on how this one goes. It is my first one, so please bear with me as my nerves are a little all over the place and I don't really know what I'm doing. I've only watched a few book reviews on YouTube, so I was a little confused about what I should do and how I should do it, because I don't want to be like other people. I want to do it my way and how I feel. So yeah, definitely please stay tuned for more. I'm trying to post more regular, and now that I'm set up in my new house, it's just something that I have time for now. So yes, so please like and subscribe, and I promise to bring you more soon. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.